Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Thunder, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out the Warriors, now 9 games behind.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody. When it comes to these 2 teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
So it's the Warriors now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Williams on the wing. Now SGA. Outside for Dort. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Inside. Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. That free throw good from Holmgren. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Dort. Launches it. Rebounded by Green. Outside Moody. Here's Curry. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. Back to Dort. There's the 3. Hauled in by Curry.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And that one's good. Green.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Thunder. It's good. Green's got 5 now.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Now here's SGA. Last game, 26 points for him. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Curry. And he makes it on the layup.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far. Holmgren outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now here's Williams. In the game against Portland, very impressive. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Butler on the wing. Shoots over Holmgren. And again, it's Golden State.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City shooting just 38% so far in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Pajimski's checked in for Moody. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Now, here's Williams. Still no points.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Curry with it. SGA covering. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Jimmy Butler. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Horford. Outside, Green. Right side, Pajemski. And that comes off the assist by Green.
I'll tell you, nobody reads the floor better than Draymond Green. He knew exactly where to put that ball to set up his man.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Curry looking it over. There's the triple. The rebound by Wiggins.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now SGA. The 3 is up. Pajemski grabs the board. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Second, the Thunder. The Warriors, 4th.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Post comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Kuminga against Williams. Back to SGA. And that one's drained from the low block. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Post. Now here's Kuminga. Six on the shot clock. Back to Horford. Hield from outside. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Up top, SGA. Wallace outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 so far. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Hield for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. And here's SGA outside. Counted from distance. 11 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now here's Post. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Hield for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. SGA finds Hartenstein. Baseline try. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Warriors trail by 14. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And here are the Warriors now. to snap the cold streak. Buddy Hield, that one's good.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
SGA with it. He's got 11. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Mitchell, Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Outside Kuminga. To the inside. Horford outside, all alone. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Holmgren outside. Three shots, three baskets. Great efficiency so far.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Kuminga. Butler up top. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter, and it's Hield missing. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The three from Holmgren. Warriors with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Pass to Butler. Outside Hield. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity. Kuminga. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's on Cason Wallace.
And this is where Kuminga likes to attack. So if the defense jumps on him, he's ready for it.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. A nice shot by Mitchell.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The three. Spencer, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. 4-3. Spencer grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Butler. Now Horford. Pounded by Wiggins. Over to the wing. Here's Spencer. And it's all from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Count that one. Holmgren's got 12 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Butler. Pounded by Wiggins. Butler passes to Horford. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's gotten his third basket of the night.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Holmgren with another miss. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Spencer. The 3 ball. Kuminga's shot is off. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Horford, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes. Green's checked in for Horford, and it's Stephen Curry in for Spencer. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Outside Joe. Dort finds Williams. Back to Dort. 5 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Dort, a screen on Butler. Dort, left side. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. To win the drought. Mitchell misses. Warriors trail by 15. Double team on Butler. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Green. Curry against Williams. Oh, Curry! A magician inside.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Williams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Outside Kuminga. Lets it fly. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Called in by Curry.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Butler. Offline from the top of the key.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. is checked in for Chet Holmgren, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. SGA against Curry. Outside Moody, inside, Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams with the screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5, he's missed 5. Outside Kuminga. Green, a screen. Offline with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams looking around. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Outside for SGA. Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. Kuminga pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Moody. And here is Green. Williams defending. To the middle. And the layup is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Joe. Back to SGA. Outside for Dort. Fires the 3. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Green. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Moody passes to Kuminga. And here's Curry for 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Checked in for the Warriors. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Joe. Golden State on D. 8-point game. SGA finds Dort. Holmgren, right side. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Here's Curry. He's got 10. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Green. Pulls it. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot clock, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
And here's Dort. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder out in front, up 10. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And
you know, right now for the Thunder, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Down low. Outside for Dort. 3-pointer. They get it back. SGA surveying the D. Second chance effort. Going through contact. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to fall.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Green, a screen. And it's Butler with the jam.
The ball control Butler possesses is valuable. I mean, his decision-making in pick and rolls is quite impressive.
From deep, SGA. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Curry. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Back to SGA. Pass to Dort. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Green. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Dort. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Offensive rebound. Holmgren, the pass to SGA. The fader. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Now here's Green. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Outside Curry. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Curry. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from beyond the arc. SGA's got 18.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Holmgren. And here's Butler outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, SGA. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Butler. Fires from deep. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren with a screen on Green. From deep, SGA. It doesn't go for him.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Green, the pass to Curry. Now Butler. Green with a screen on Holmgren. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Dort. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. 2nd, the Thunder. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Here's Butler. Inside, Jimmy buckets.
Wanting it more, Butler beating good defense. Jimmy's such a fiery guy.
On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Curry. Here's Hartenstein. Drains it from 9 feet away. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Kuminga. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
When Kuminga is hitting threes, I'm not sure how you could possibly guard him.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. SGA's got 20.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Curry. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Green covering. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. He shoots it. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Green with a screen on SGA. Curry passes to Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
That free throw, no good.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And he sinks the second. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
SGA against Curry. And down it goes. 2 points. SGA's got 9 points in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
Horford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Williams. Williams against Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Tipped.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got his 7th assist here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
First one falls for him.
Guys, we've never seen a player like Steph Curry. Yes, his shooting is insane, but to me, it's the gravity that he draws. The entire defense is focused on him at all times.
Heald's checked in for Green. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Caruso in for Jalen Williams. And so Curry nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Curry for the tie. Drains the triple. Curry's got 31 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Oklahoma City shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Kuminga defends. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Kuminga, this man is explosive at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Hield. Here's Horford, hounded by Wiggins. Outside Kuminga. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Offensive rebound. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Oh, this has been a really nice stretch for them.
Yeah, they really are taking advantage of these opportunities that are given.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Wallace. Give him 8 points now. The 3 from Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Hield. The jump hook. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 13 in the second half.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Horford a screen on SGA. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a lot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, in it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Mitchell out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the center position. Williams against Butler. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wiggins got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Williams.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
From downtown, they get the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a 3. The shot no good. The Warriors trailing. Back to Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Podziemski. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 2.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Butler finds Hield. From outside the arc, Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Graham?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
free throw drops for Williams.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
From 7. Good D by Wallace. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by Wiggins.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Dort, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. Got it. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Mitchell against Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Pass to Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. To the middle. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Outside Butler. Back to Curry from behind the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 7 tonight. Now here's SGA. Not a lot of room. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. From deep, SGA. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Butler. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Holmgren outside. Can they get it? And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander takes off.
Yeah, he came flying in right there. Gilgeous-Alexander on cleanup duty.
Pass to Kuminga. And here's Podziemski. Outside Butler. Now Curry. A deep 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Podziemski. Holmgren outside. Here's Dort. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Curry finds Butler. Butler going in strong. And it's Butler with the jam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Mitchell, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Outside Butler. And a deep three from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 8 assists in the game.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Now here's Dort. He's watched by Kuminga. The shot by Dort, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 1. Curry gets the bucket.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he gets that one. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Two-point game. Outside Moody. Here's Curry. Just 4 to shoot. 17-footer is in.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Dort. Now SGA. Jams it home.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Green with a screen on SGA. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
No stranger to important moments. Draymond, some vital points there.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. From downtown. For the Warriors, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Green gets up and powers it down.
Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big-time bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Yes, sir! Count it!
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Top Curry, SGA covering, and stolen by Hartenstein. It's 2-on-1. Stolen. And they're running. Green. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
This man has been in these moments so often. Nothing can take Draymond's focus away.
Here's SGA. Alexander punches it home.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Curry for 3. Williams rips down the board. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, off target from downtown. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Green. Outside Curry. Shoots a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Green rips down the board. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Butler. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, your Warriors, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one? Oh, yeah, that's over.
Williams, outside Dort, takes a 3. The putback, How about the activity?
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Jalen Williams. It's good from beyond the arc. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. That
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Miles McBride.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the power forward. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? 2 teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And Brunson gets it to go.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Outside, White. Back to Brown. It's not going to go for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. It's stolen by Pritchard. Brown the pass to Walsh. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here is Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown against Bridges. Puts it up from 7. And it's Brown missing. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Here's Towns, and he banks in the layup.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Shamet from outside off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Shamet. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
White finds Brown. For 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
And here is Shamet. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Pass to Cada. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And here's Brunson outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 6.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Back to Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Robinson dishes to Bridges. Here's Towns. Boston grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
White, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Toronto.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Here's White. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Now here's White. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pritchard. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
A moment here to see the numbers for White. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now Brown. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. Trains the three-pointer. Walsh has got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics leading by 3. Brown with it. He had 19 points in the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
And Keita gets it to go.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Hey, Boston, let's get on for Celtics Entertainment.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Knicks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here's Hart. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Pass to Towns. Traps in the tray. Towns has got 5 points so far.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
And here's Brown outside.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the left wing. Towns kicks to Brunson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Keita. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. No, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And Fernie Simons comes in for White. The Knicks also changing it up. Bridges comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Here's Brown after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Down low, Towns with the steal. In the corner, it's Bridges. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges for the 3. Rebound Boston. Cada's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson. The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Sam Hauser at the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And both free throws good for Hauser.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Bridges. Over in the corner, McBride. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Drills the three-pointer.
Man, a lot of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
McBride finds Clarkson. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And as an underdog, you might have expected them to kind of buckle when things got tight, but they were totally composed down the stretch.
Yeah, and I love that about them. It was a pressure-filled game, no question about that. Things got tense down the stretch. They didn't fold. They stood their ground and got it done.
And they get it. And the last second attempt does not go in for them. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Gonzalez against Clarkson. Back to Yabusele. Tillman grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Simons. Pass to Hauser. Bridges with the steal. Now, here's Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Simons. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Outside, Gonzalez. From downtown, the rebound by Yabusele. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Clarkson finds Bridges. A beautiful reverse layup. Bridges has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knicks.
Agile and skill. Let Bridges get inside with the rock. He'll find a way to get a bucket.
Pass to Tillman. Now Gonzalez. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. 16 feet away. Tillman's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Yabusele kicks to Bridges. Over in the corner, McBride. Shoots over Simon. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Some changes here for the Celtics. Walsh is checked in, and it's Brown in for Sam Hauser. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. Outside, Simons. Pass to Tillman. Here's Brown. It's White on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shamet. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Boston leading by 3. And then Brown with the dunk.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hart the pass to Yabusele. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
First one falls for him. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Yabusele hits them both. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Walsh. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's Brown with the drive. Shoots over Bridges. Brown, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shamet the pass to McBride. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boston shooting 43% from the floor. The kick out to Brown. Here's Walsh. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walsh has got his 3rd basket of the night. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Yabusele. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. Right side, Towns. Good on the shot. Towns has got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Simons. He picked up 18 points in the last one against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Knicks trail by 5. McBride passes to Towns. Tries from 10, and the Knicks good for 2.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Clarkson outside. Hart outside. They get it again. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Here's White. 9 points in the game so far. To the left side wing. Inside, Peta, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Hart the pass to Brunson. It's deflected. Pritchard with the ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brunson kicks to Hart. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. White against Hart. Back to Brown. Brown on the move. Shoots over Clarkson. Brown, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Now, here's Shannon. He's covered by Brown. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Cater's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Brown missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Back to Brown. A three. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Towns. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And now we go courtside for this story on Mikal Bridges. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
It's always a bit of a relief to know things aren't as serious as they might have been. Hope to see him back really soon.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Kata's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hart the pass to Brunson. And here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Back to Pritchard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Pritchard's got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Here's Towns. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the inside. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Towns. Shaman kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Stolen. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's White. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Brown. Brunson no good. Brown feeling out a bit. With 1 on the clock. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
And now we get to check out the top. And that'll do it for.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Josh Hart. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. Outside, White. Left side, Brown. Pocket 4. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now, here's Shamet. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Pass to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Here's Towns. 17 points in the game. Offensive rebound. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, because, I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Knicks trail by 6. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pritchard passes to White. Brown outside. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And I know the defense was all over Brown that time, guys, but in the end, he's just too skilled for him in the paint.
Pass to Shamet. And a miss there on the triple.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Hard against Brown. It's Brown capping off the break.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Pritchard with a wide open look. And it's Boston with another. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Towns. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good that time.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Robinson against Brown. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Walsh. Throws it from outside. Walsh has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Outside, Robinson. Brunson sends a screen for Robinson. Towns, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown the pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. Over in the corner. White. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Brunson.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Pass to White. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Shoots over Brunson. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 12. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Outside, White. And here's Brown outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Back to Pritchard. Brown against Hart. To the paint. Here's Cada. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Towns kicks to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 19 points.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Brown. Right side Towns. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for the Celtics. And New York with a change here, too. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Clarkson against White. Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hart left side. They get the rebound. Clarkson kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for New York. Pass to Hauser. Now White, 18 points for him. Fires it up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hart kicks to Brunson. Right side Robinson. Outside Towns. Out to Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Driving to the basket. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 13.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Towns a screen on Pritchard. Here's Brunson. Outside Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 22.
Not much you can do to stop his Jay when Towns gets into the river.
Pass to Hauser. Pritchard with the ball. He's got 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Queta tipped back in for 2. Queta's got 4 this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Hart the pass to Towns. Lets it go from 14. Connects, the jumper drops.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
Celtics leading by 6. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Knicks 4th. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
You know, both of these teams really look to hammer the offensive glass on a nightly basis. So some commonalities between them. This should be a physical battle tonight.
Knicks trail by 6. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
A nice shot by Simons.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Inside. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. Gets a very good look and converts. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
Outside, Simons. Pass to Boucher. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Tillman into the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 8. Here's Hauser. Boucher finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tillman. Pass to Boucher. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Towns. The three. Boucher with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And the basket by Hauser.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
That's a 2 from Simons. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Outside, Towns. Back to Clarkson. Over in the corner, McBride. No good from outside.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Brown the pass to Hauser. Here's Tillman. Pass to Simons. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Clarkson. Hart with the screen for Clarkson. Hart outside. Three-pointers off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. No good with the triple.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 26 points.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Down low. The kick out to Simons. Takes a 3. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Towns, a screen on Simons. Now McBride. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Celtics leading by 11. Simons, the pass to Brown. Looking to get it going. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Boucher's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Robinson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Clarkson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pritchard against Brunson. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Out to the right wing. Pritchard with the ball. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Pass to McBride. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Pritchard. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Count it, good. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And that one's good. Shemet.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. This ball movement by Boston. It's up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. And here is Shemet. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'll tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Pritchard sets a screen for White. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Outside White. That's the free fly. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Brunson kicks to Shemet. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Now here's Hart. Fires from deep. Shemet on the wing. Brunson scanning the floor. Second chance shot. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Pass to Walsh. Here's White. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 9. McBride on the wing. On deep, Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Anthony Towns checked in for Miles McBride. Celtics leading by 9. On the wing, Brown. Brown with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. That does not go. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Pritchard beyond the arc. Cleared away by Hart.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Brunson. Strong move off the glass.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble moves.
Outside Brown. Six to shoot. Takes for 3. And it misses. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson, left side. It's off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From outside, cleared away by Hart.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And down goes the 3.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now Pritchard. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Misses the three.
Another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Now Robinson. Oh, what a play inside.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning or else he's dunking all over everybody.
Hard against Brown. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Mitchell Robinson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line. Nunez cleaned up. At the line for two shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Down he goes for three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wide out time. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Crane from outside.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hart knocks down the three.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management crucial at this time of the game.
At the line for two shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Brunson. It's good.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for two shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Boston sneaking by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.